there's so much rape in the prison that the DOJ report that came out said that there's rape occurring at all hours of the day and night in all areas of the prison.
So the guy, this Roderick guy that beat Stephen to death, the story was that Stephen had some sort of an implemented weapon, correct?
Yeah, that he had a plastic knife.
Right. Was there any evidence of that?
He had some kind of like some kind of plastic thing that he had made. It did not appear to be anything very serious because the reason he had made it is because somebody had called him gay, and you have to fight your way out of that, right? He wasn't gay, as it turns out. But
You
when
have to fight your way out of that? So if somebody calls you gay, you have to fight them?
Yeah, in other words, you can't put up with that because otherwise they're going to turn you into what they call a sissy. They're going to turn you into somebody that gets raped. And there's so much rape in the prison that the DOJ report that came out said that there's rape occurring at all hours of the day and night in all areas of the prison. So rape is such a significant problem. And when Stephen Davis was in there and was accused of being gay, he had to make a show of fighting the person that was calling him gay. He never went after the guards or anything like that. And everybody that the lawyer spoke to, a dozen witnesses who had seen what happened, all of them said as soon as the guards came in, he immediately lay down on the floor and put his weapon about 15 feet away from him, put this plastic knife 15 feet away, and then the guards came in and just started beating him, even though there was no threat. And the guards would say, Gadsden was saying to Stephen Davis, quit resisting, quit resisting. And he wasn't resisting at all. And that's what all the witnesses said.
So they just have to say that, so they yell it out.
Yeah, I think it was almost just a warning to everybody else. Like, look, I can do anything that I want. I can say that he's resisting. Isn't it funny? And the way he kills him, he stomps on his head with his size 15 boot.